Decompression sickness, it is a situation where nitrogen may come out of solution in the form of bubbles and block the flow of blood or put pressure on nerves. So how does it happen? Mainly it's because when the diver ascends too quickly from a dive after your body has absorbed an increased level of nitrogen under pressure. So how do scuba divers prevent to get a DCS? With the use of dive tables and a proper dive planning, you will be taught on how to read a dive tables to know your no decompression limits. Remember that safety stop is advisable, but it is not compulsory as long as you don't reach or exceed your no decompression limit. Your instructor will also teach you how to use a dive computer and read the data there. The dive computer will monitor the depth and also automatically calculate your no decompression limit based on the current depth that you are having. However, dive tables and computer models are based on theoretical body tissues. There are many factors that make a person more susceptible to DCS. So how do we really prevent DCS? There are several steps you can take to help reduce the risk of decompression sickness, which includes, firstly, remain well within your dive computer's no decompression limits. If your body's dive computer varies from yours, you should both follow the most conservative of the two computers. Secondly, computerize your ascent, which means a slow ascent can help significantly reduce the risk of decompression sickness. Make safety stops. Even though safety stop is not compulsory, it is advisable for you to do it on every dive you make. Next, exertions or overuse of your energies can be a contributing cause of decompression sickness. You can reduce this risk by avoiding a long surface swims, strong currents, difficult entries and exits, and anything else that could cause you to exert yourself unnecessarily. In diving, the easiest way is almost the best. Stay hydrated. Dehydration is also a contributing cause of decompression sickness. That's why it is advisable for you to drink plenty of water before and after each dive you make. After diving, it's necessary to wait until your body has sufficiently time off or off gases before flying in an aircraft or driving to a higher altitude. Your dive computer may have a built-in function that tells you when it is safer to fly. If it does not, the general rule is to wait at least 12 hours after a single dive and at least 18 hours, or better just take 24 hours after you did a repetitive dives. Nitrogen bubbles can develop and become trapped in any place in the body. Signs and symptoms depends on the number and size of the bubbles and the area of the body where the blood supply is blocked. The most common symptom in DCS is joint pain and rash or crackling in the skin. For your info, the onset of decompression sickness can take up to 48 hours, which is about 2 days. Typically, symptoms start to appear within 15 minutes to 12 hours after a dive. If you suspect that you or another diver may be suffering from decompression sickness, the first aid that you can give is administering 100% oxygen. However, the treatment for decompression sickness often involves the need to visit to recompression therapy in a hyperbaric or recompression chamber. If you are looking for the list of recompression therapy in Malaysia, you can refer to the link below and download it there. I already prepared some lists for your easy reference in case you need to visit a recompression chamber. Dive safe, everyone!